Welcome back, motherbuckers. My name is Drummy. Enemies have respawned throughout the level, it would seem. At least the Centurion spiders have. Come here, you little... Unfortunately, loot didn't. That goddamn chest from last episode makes me so mad. Okay. Looking at our local map. So that goes to the deep ore passage. But there's no sign there. That's kind of weird. Usually there's a marker for exits and entrances for an area. Go back up to Heaven's Gallery. Then back up to Weeping Bell Hall. Only sensible thing to do, really. We'll just retrace our steps back up. Oh, I gotta rest. Because we got a level. Here we are, level 5. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It's as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Alright, I got a lot of choices to make. Number 1, strength. Keep getting strength. Number 2, willpower. Because we want more magic resist in the end. And then more endurance for the spear. Yeah. That makes sense. Our points got really spread out amongst the many things. Speed and agility were not as important. Not worried about that. I've talked about that in length before, so I won't keep going into detail about that. What do we got here? Here's a door down here. Oh, the Hall Centrifuge. Oh, is this... This actually might be where I need this. Anybody home? I don't really have the... I can't actually carry much else right now, but I won't really need to.
You're growing weak.
You are already weak. I'm also fortunate that you don't have anything of really value. Cells of Hollow Hand? No, this isn't it. Or is this it? Man, this bound spear. Holy crap, is this awesome. Is this it? No. There's a book, though. Dance and Fire. Increases acrobatics. I can still carry it. That's good. No, this is not where... This is not it. Ooh, here we go. I need that, that. Swipe the coins. Oh, that's cool. So if I grab something and then press right click, it will be in my inventory. Oh crap, I can't carry the raw ebony. Ah crap. anything I can do? I gotta drop 7 pounds. How about this? How about this? Consume 2 of those potions. Over encumbered. Okay. What else do we got that I can drink? I only need to go a small amount of distance. Let's drink the Masta. What does that do? Drains willpower and intelligence. That's fine. So here we are in the Hall of Centrifuge again. This is where we started. So I got... Oh my gosh, I realized what mistake I made. I realized the mistake I made. The mistake I made was believing I had gone through the right door. That is where I need to go. Oh, it's another dwarven spear. No, I can't carry it. Okay, fine. Let's rest until healed. We're over encumbered, but that's okay. We've got a Flynn. We're gonna drink that.
I've trifled with you long enough.
Okay, here we go. Here's the big guy. There we go. Boss Creto. And he's got a ton of shit on him. Look at this. Chameleon bargain. Common disease bargain. Dispel bargain. Resist fire bargain. Force bargain. 3 scrolls of Ondusi's unhinging. Some gold. And that's about it. That is about it. There it is. Dwemer puzzle box. So we've got the puzzle box. Let's just take a quick look around. And then we will get the heck out of here. Take this coin. Awesome. Mission accomplished. Let's go ahead and use Alms of the Intervention to take us back to the nearest temple, which should be in Balmora, unless my math is wrong, in which case... Yeah, here we are. Balmora. And we still have a Sujama. So, worst comes to worst, we can use it to get to a merchant. Alright, so I got a bunch of crap, and I need to sell it. Where should I go, you might wonder? Well, the best place, I think, in my opinion, is right here to the Guild of Mages. Top floor.
Go ahead.
This lady here, Galbadir, is an enchanter. Does enchanting. You can enchant stuff. She can train you. But more importantly, she got stuff to barter with. So, we've got 2 spears, a Dwarven War Axe, a Cuirass, Greaves, and a Bracer. That's 1,400 gold. Pretty substantial. They won't buy potions, so that we don't need to bother with that. Sell the Scrolls of Alms of Intervention because we don't need them anymore. Now that we have the spell. Sell Dance and Fire because we don't need it anymore. Sell on Morrowind because I don't need it anymore. I've got 4 petty soul gems, but that's not important. Ooh, is that... Oh, that's a grand soul gem? Why does the grand soul gem look like a shirt? That's odd. The grand soul gem looks like a shirt now, which is weird because it's not supposed to look like that. It looks like a little... Looks like a big coin. Anyway, we've got a bunch of stuff here that you can buy in exchange. So we obviously the seller does not have that much gold, right? So what we can do is look around at the stuff that they do have to sell, like this thing, an iron shard skewer, which does 1 to 4 points of frost damage. Not that good because it's not a bound spear. It's not as good as my bound spear. Also, if you didn't notice, bound spear, look at the weight. Or rather, look at the lack of weight. The reason why the bound spear is so good is that it has no weight. So, definitely worth keeping around. There is an amulet of stamina. That's kind of good. I guess I can buy that. I don't have an amulet, so I might as well have one. Doze charm, damage fatigue, not that great because I don't care. A life belt. Yeah, why not? It's always nice. I don't have a belt enchantment slot yet, so it's always nice to have one. Magic Guard robe resists magic at 20 to 40% when used. Sure, we'll buy it. I don't have a magical slot for my robe yet, so that's nice to have. That might not. That might be nice to have. So what we got? What else we got? Donated scrolls of alms of interventions. Fortify speed, calm creature. Don't need any divine interventions. I have 3. Frost damage scrolls. Soul trap. I don't want to waste it on a scroll. Scrolls of healing. Not really. Let's buy a couple more on Ducey's Unhinging. Don't need that. Ooh, Savage Might. Let's go ahead because they are so they're so light. Scrolls are way better than potions, bar none. Scrolls are way better than potions. Shield, fire damage. Teener's Hop Toad. A much better Teener's Hop Toad than my own spell, but a little too expensive for my taste. Restore health? No. Alright, here we go. Common soul gems, grand soul gems, greater soul gems, lesser soul gems, and petty soul gems. So, what I could do, if I wanted to, I'm not going to waste it on the grand soul gem, but I can buy these soul gems here. And the Dremora. Save that. Am I buying too much? Is there anything else I want to get rid of? Anything? No, I'm fine with what I've got. Sell the robe. Alright. Put that up a little bit. There we go. Thank you. Please come again. So, now that we have a soul gem, I can show you how it works. So let's say I take my helm. The native Armunon bone mold helm. Cool, right? And then I take, it's got an enchantment level of 20. And then I take, let's say, I take this Drew soul gem. It's got that will give it 75 charge. So what can I do with this? Well, I could create an Almsavie intervention helm, but that would be a waste because I know the spell and I can use it well. I can make a mark helm, In which case, I'll have a helm that can mark, and then I can create another thing that recalls. So then I'll have the ability to use mark and recall effectively. So that's one idea. I can use restore health. Again, it's either touch, self, or target. In this case, you'd always want to use self, because otherwise you'd be crazy. The amount of magnitude depends on the level of the spell. In this case, I can do what looks like a maximum of 80 points, more or less. If I do 20, or if I do for 80, if I do 1 point for 80 seconds, it's 20. So it's effectively 80 points of healing, as I could do with this. Of course, having an 80 health healing item like right there is not bad at all. In fact, I can probably get up to 83. It's always some weird odd number. Yeah, 83. So I can get up to 83 points of healing with a restore health. Or I can do restore fatigue, which I think would take me up to... Oh, wow. That would actually... I can do 400 points of fatigue restore easily. 410, 420, maybe 415, right? So I could have a helm that will, boom, emergency, restore all my fatigue, all good. So that's a really good idea too. Sanctuary, if I do self, it look like, let's say, how long would I need it? I would probably need it for about 20 seconds, right? I can do 20 points of sanctuary for 20 seconds, or I can do 40 points sanctuary for 10 seconds. Both are very, very good. So when you start getting into enchanting, you start to realize that enchanting allows you to really effectively use spells that you would normally use more effectively. I think part of it might be that the mod that I downloaded, the Morrowind graphic and sound overhaul, also included mods that balanced out enchanting and alchemy. And in particular, it raised the weights of alchemy potions, because alchemy potions weights were kind of defined by your alchemy skills. So if you had a high alchemy skill, your potions would weigh like 0.1 pounds, which was ridiculous because that's less than a scroll. But that's an idea of what you can use with that. You can do water walking, shield. I could do fortify attributes. So let's say I want to have 60 seconds of carrying capacity to get me to a new area. Strangely enough, I can only do 6 points, which is not a lot, but it's on charges, so that means that effectively means that I could easily use it multiple times to get from one place to another. So like I could even do it for 20 seconds. Yeah, I could do 20 points at 20 seconds, using it about how many times would that be? Three times at the most, maybe 4. so I could use it 4 times to get around. That's not bad at all. So as you can no doubt see, there's a lot of good uses that you could find out of it. You could have 10. Let's say how long? Let's say how long would you need this? 10 seconds. 40 points of chameleon. 40 points of chameleon for 10 seconds. Combine this with 2 different things that give you chameleon to give yourself 80 chameleon, 80% chameleon, and you'll never be seen, pretty much. Then you'll be able to steal whatever you want. If I had bound spear, I could have a bound spear item that does essentially the same thing. Absorb health, I could do that. It looks like I could absorb about 30 health. Give or take 33. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 34. Right? So 34 health I could combine. Also, you can adjust the area of a target spell as well, so that's kind of cool. I think, yeah, touch is a lot cheaper. So if I do touch, I could actually get up to 50. So imagine having an item that does 50 points of damage and heals you for up to full. That's pretty much what that does. So I'm not going to do that right now because, yeah, look at this. See, there's the Grand Soul Gem. It kind of looks like a disc, but the picture, the little picture, looks like a looks like a shirt, which is weird. Also, was there another soul gem that you had to sell? No? Strange, because it is right there, which is odd. So this is the Mages Guild. We never really explored it, but there's a lot of cool things that you can do here, even as not a member. And one of the coolest things that you can do here, and I'll go there first just because, is talk to this person right here.
Oh, Outlander, did you want something?
You can use the Mages Guild to travel between all the different places that the Mages Guild functions. Aldrune, Vivec, Sadrith Mora, and Caldera. Putting that into perspective, Sadrith Mora was here. So you can travel to Sadrith Mora over here. Caldera, which is here. Aldrune, which is here. Or Vivec, which is down here in the foreign quarter. So using the Mages Guild, you can actually fast travel a significant amount of difference. So between the Mages Guild and the Silt Striders, you can actually travel quite a bit. And also they have spells to buy, which one of them is Bound Spear, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that. One of them is Soul Trap, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Soul Trap is very, 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 very good to have on a weapon. In fact, one of the best swords in this game is Umbra, which allows you to Soul Trap on hit, and that's throughout all the games. These are not very good. Resist common disease. Variable resist corpus disease, which is weird because corpus is kind of like a story-only disease, and I've never gotten corpus outside of the story, but we'll get to that another time. Reflect is mysticism, and that's too expensive for me in my taste. So let's go ahead and talk to all these people that are here and see the kind of stuff they have to sell. Again, you could do more alchemy if you wished. Swim, water walking, willpower, restoring. Let's get some ordinary restores for health and fatigue. There's one for magicka too. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. No. 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 Ooh, Night Eye potions. Let's go ahead and buy a few of those. Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to buy Night Eye potions because I am almost certain I could get the Night Eye spell here. So there's no reason for me to buy a potion that does it. Light is the same deal. Levitate. I don't know if I can get that spell here, but I'm not going to buy it. Invisibility, same thing. Fortify Magica, Fortify Health, Fortify Fatigue, Fire Shield, Cure Poison, Cure Paralyzation, Telvanni, Buzzmuk, Sujama, all fine. Sell Sujama, sell... Oh, wait, no. I was saving the Telvanni Bugmusk. Never mind. Sell the Chameleon. Sell, Dispel, sell, Resist Fire, Bargain. When did I have that potion? Did I have that potion before when I was using the Icarian Flight Scroll? I hope not. And now we'll get to find out if I am screwed as far as selling that stuff. So I made a lot of money doing that, selling all those things off. I forget where I can sell Dwemer coins, but I need to sell those too. Yeah. Okay, so selling the...
has no words for you.
Oh, well, don't be like that. Where am I as far as level? 1 point. Mage's Guild is a great place to go if you want more spells. You get a lot of really good ones. Ooh, look at that. Charm 30 points for 30 seconds on touch. Costs 2,000 gold. That's a lot. Calm Humanoid, Frost Shield, Buoyancy. I don't really need that. Water Breathing? I don't have that. I need that. I definitely... Here we go. On Ducey's Open Door. 50 points on touch. Definitely useful. Levitate. How much gold do I have? I have plenty. 10 points for 30 seconds. Definitely useful. Never going to need that Scroll of Icarian Flight again. Weaknesses to elements. Fire, Frost, Magic, Poison, Shock. All very important, but I don't need them. And then if I wanted to be a summoner, I could buy summoning spells, but I don't want to. I don't need to. So that's fine. That's fine. And you can do spell making here as well, which is also really cool. Shock. Shock the monkey. Shock the monkey. Poison. I'll buy that. Paralysis. I'll buy that. I wasn't really sure if I had that or not, to be perfectly honest. Earwig. Sound damage is an odd thing that illusionists can do. I'm going to buy it just because sound damage has like no resistances. Like there's no enemy that's resistant to sound damage. So if you put sound damage on a weapon, it makes it a lot stronger because you can use it for every situation. However, it also costs more to enchant on a weapon. So there's that to keep in mind as well. Feather, 20 points for 10 seconds on self. Feather is useless. It's much better just to use a fortified strength spell. Poisonous Touch, that's a really good spell. 15 to 40 points. I'm going to buy that. These are cool too. Now, the bound armors, bound boots, and bound helm, I'm going to go ahead and buy them. And I don't think I have enough.
What assistance do you need?
Oh. I also took my helm off when I was trying to enchant it. I will attempt to show how... There we go. There's the bound helm. It is... it does not have an armor type, and therefore is absolutely freaking amazing. Look at that. 75 armor rating. Now, the bound helm is based off, basically all the bound armor is based off of the Drumora armor. So if you get any Drumora armor and you put it on, it'll look the same as the bound armor. So that's important. But the bound armor is really, really great because it is actually not legitimate armor. It has no weight. That's number one. The condition doesn't really matter because, you know, you can basically recast it again for free. And it fortifies all of your armor by 5 points. So it's just objectively better armor.
Useless creatures.
Yeesh, will you don't be so mean? Me face? Sharn over here has some stuff to buy. So the bound armor is really good in that respect. Cure common disease spell, strong resist sock, spell absorption, strong feather. Again, don't like feather. Don't bother using it. I wouldn't use it. I would never use it. Pure and simple. That's all the spells really that are here. You can travel to the other. I can travel to the other mages guilds and buy spells from over there too, but I don't really want to do that right now. And you're the only one who won't buy me spells until I join the mages guild, which I probably will eventually, but just not right now. And I'm not gonna mess with enchanting right now, just because enchanting you can't take back. You can't like break down an enchanted item.
Outlander, did you want something?
You can't break down an enchanted item and then use it again. Elsewise, I'm gonna put my normal helm back on, just because I want to. Okay, Hasfat and Tibolus. So have you done the favor? Yes. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle block, then I'll tell you what Chaos will want to know about the 6th house and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions in the box seem to be directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you deliver your report to Chaos, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arnthon. So, remember the door that was in the basement that I opened up with an Andusi's unhinging? That was the door. That was the door that I was able to use with that key. It's kind of bullshit because in the end I don't need it. And then I have another key from there and I don't even know where that goes. And I did explore that place completely, so I'm not even sure where else I would need to go. Anyway, let's ask about the Nerevarine. Alright. Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the temple, but the temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in Nerevarine. So basically, Nerevar is one of the saints of the temple, but people who claim that Nerevar will be reborn and will bring the Dark Elves out of the Empire's control, they call that heresy. There's a lot of politics about it. Tell Chaos that Sharn Musgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Then we ask about the 6th house. House Dagoth is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll give you some notes to give Chaos and recommend some 6th house references you should read. Ask about House Dagoth, ask about the 6th house. Ask about 6th house references. House Dagoth, 6 houses, 7 great houses. Nothing remains in 6 houses. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clan said it was called Kokorun. I got the notes on the 6th house. I should give them to Chaos. Here's a list of books that all of them will tell you something about the 6th house and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar, Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. Good luck finding them, though. The recent events have made these hard to come by. So these are kind of rare books to come by, but if I find any books on them, they're probably going to be in Vivek in like the restricted library. ipso facto, I'm not going to be finding them anytime soon. Let's go ahead, because we are actually at the end of the episode for today, and I think I'm done for recording for tonight.
You like to walk a fine
For the sake of Morrowind. We're going to go to 8 plates. We're going to go over here and rent a bed, because we still aren't in a guild, and therefore we don't really have a place to lay our heads legally. And 10 gold is really a small price to pay for the cost of having a room. So we're going to go here. We're going to rest for 1 hour. Oh. Oh my. What?
Omniscient.
What?
Sovereign. Immutable. How sweet it is to be a god.
Whoa! Whoa! Let us read our journal. I had a disturbing dream. I can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led me among the dead as though a wedding celebration. I heard many voices, but no lips moved. I strained to breathe, but my chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as he passed among them, laughing and joking as if they were alive. He said, omnipotent, omniscient, sovereign, immutable. How sweet it is to be a god. I tried to cry out, but without breath, my tongue fluttered in vain. What does that mean? I know, but I won't be telling you because that would ruin the fun. The reason why I got surprised, though, is because that never happened before. Basically, the cutscene with the voice acting, that was never there before. I remember this game clear as day, and that was never in the original Xbox original version. Even the Game of the Year edition did not have that. So really awesome. I hope that's part of the graphics overhaul for Morrowind, or if it was just the PC version, that's also kind of cool. Yeah, we can also take a look at our character here. He's he's looking like this. I'm liking how he looks. He's not super buff dude, but he is certainly buff nonetheless. Master of friendship. I forgot about that. Oh, need to sell these drummer coins. I think I gotta remember where to sell them. I think I can sell them to an enchanter, so we'll go back to the enchanter in a little bit and sell them off. Until next time, though, please remember to leave a like or comment below if you are enjoying this video or this series of videos. And as always, you can subscribe to get updates on the videos that I do. So until next time, good night.